Okay, so this is really day one of this teardown. The last video was just kind of going over things are going to be replaced. Hopefully you can hear me over my heater. It's like 15 below out today. It's only going to last for one day up here in the Northeast, but it's, you know, I get the temperature in the garage, 65. I'm in a short sleeve shirt, so, but it's wicked cold out. So I took, so we got the rear exhaust off right now. So you can see the heads off. The pistons don't look as bad as I thought they were going to be. Of course, the motor's only got 26,000 miles, so they really shouldn't be bad. So here's the head. Doesn't really look all that bad, although it looks like maybe this intake is running a little lean. So we'll have to look at that. I am going to probably get new valves. I don't know that I'm going to put new pistons in. It all depends on what the shop does when I get the cylinders back. They might have to take it 10 over, depending on how they're going to, you know, clean these cylinders up, bead blast them, whatever they're going to do. So today we're going to take the front exhaust off, and we'll take the heads off, or the front head off today, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's get this front exhaust off. As soon as I get that off, I'm going to throw these head bolts in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to reuse them, but I want to see how good it gets rust off the tops of these. So we don't have much left to you know, take off on these. Once we get the you know, the heads and the cylinders off, then you know, next week I'm going down to the engineering company and going to talk to them and see. I'm hoping they can diamond cut them. If they can't, you know, I'll have them do what they're going to do. And then I know the place in Arizona that I sent my other ones to. You know, they'll diamond cut them. Just a lot of parts I found on here after moving some stuff that, you know, a lot of bolts are rusted, and I want to replace those too. Goes my heater again. See, you got a lot of these bolts, you know, like the exhaust that are rusted. We're gonna check that out and see how you know, if we can get the rust off of those things. Exhausts usually rust because you get water in there. They're behind everything. Can't clean. Okay, got that bolt up. What a pain in the ass that was to get out. Now if I can get this out of here. There we go. So I didn't have to take but one cover off this. So I gotta make room up there in the loft for this stuff. So see, these are loose. So the push rods are loose. That means we can take this top, the valve, the rocker arms off. Here we got the factory gasket. We'll be, you know, getting rid of those. So let's let me take you over to the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm gonna throw all these in. Like I said, I'm not reusing these. I just want to test it to see what it's like. So here is the ultrasonic cleaner. I think I got it up to temperature. Yeah, it's pretty warm. So we're going to throw those in. All this is simply green. So we're going to throw that in. And let me wipe this off. a little bit. Get rid of some of the stuff around here that I got nothing but junk. And we'll set it for 480. So we'll let that go. And while that's cooking in there, we'll pull the other rocker box off. So just like the heads, we are just going to loosen these up quarter of a turn. I might have to get a breaker bar in there. I can't fit this socket in there. Do I have a breaker bar here? Yep, here it is. Getting new push rods. I want to mark the ends because the ends of the push rods, well, I'll show you when I get them off, but the ends of the push rods have already made, you know, their mark on the arms. So if you flip them around, they might wear, it's going to wear differently. So I always use the same end. And these bolts I'll reuse, these top rocker bolts. The head bolts, you know, of course you're not supposed to reuse them once those things are torqued, but I've always reused the rocker boxes. Okay, so let me find something. Oops. You know, I didn't really expect it to get rust off, but those are going to be replaced anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I figured I'd give it a shot to see, to see how this thing works. Okay, so we'll take a little break now. I need some coffee. So it's brutally cold out today. Glad this is only going to last one day. It's supposed to be back up in the 40s tomorrow, and then by the middle of next week, we're going to be in the 50s, or at least 50, not in the 50s. But so that's a good thing. What I see today, there was 45 days until spring or something like that. So hopefully, so let's take this off. Now there is a sequence to taking this off, but I am not reusing this. I've got brand new ones, so I'm not going to worry about the sequence for it. Oops, I can't get that one. What am I going to have to use the breaker for that, I guess, because I can't get in there. Okay, so we got those two off. So let me know if you guys watch Yellowstone at all. So I know the current season ended. I think the mid-season finale or whatever, and then they start with a new season in the summer. Awesome series with Kevin Costner, if you never saw it. Another really awesome series is Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom, the series ended last year. We ran for 5 years, and I kind of caught that series last year, 2021, when I was recovering from cancer surgery. I kind of caught it on TV, and I like binge watched the first, I think it was 4 seasons, and then last year they had the season finale. What an awesome series that is. If you get a chance to watch it, it's on, if you have Amazon Prime, it's on Amazon Prime. But it's such a fantastic series. Okay, so I got cut off in mid-sentence there because this piece of shit GoPro overheats all the time, and if I got my back to it, so I can't tell when it shuts off, so I'm rambling on and nothing's recorded. All right, so we got that rocker off. Now we've got to, let's pull this head. Okay, so we're going to take this head off. I've got my persuader here to help along with the, you got to take, there's a sequence, so you have those 2 bolts on the end, everything, you do a quarter of a turn to loosen everything, then you go back around and loosen it up. So let's, we start with this one here. got a quarter. Quarter. Then we come over here. This is the one that always worries me, is the one that's the same thing as the other head was rusted. Quarter. Quarter. Now we can go back and loosen it a little bit more. I think it's initially just so you don't warp this head, to do it a little bit at a time. I think the battery's going to die out on this camera. I probably should have changed it when I... But I wanted to get this head off. Okay, so that's loose enough. I don't need that anymore. So let's pull this off before my battery dies. I need a new 1/2-inch sock wrench. This thing sucks. It's too bad. This was one of the original Craftsmen that, you know, when they made them in the USA. I think they still have a lifetime warranty, but I think Lowe's handles them now, and I think the stuff that's there now is like, this wrench has probably got to be 30 years old, easy. We should get a better look at the cylinders. I brought another battery out here with me for the GoPro, so if that thing dies out, I'll swap batteries. I had to go back and look at the footage from the guide because I didn't know what I said. So let's see if we can get this. So like I said before, hopefully next week I'll be able to get these down at the shop. I'm going to get out probably on Tuesday and talk to them and see what they have to say, what the lead time is in getting these things done. I'm still trying to debate if I'm going to do new pistons and new valves or not. These don't look that bad, but if they have to do work on the cylinders themselves, I might have to go 10 over or something. So we will find out. Okay, so everything's off. I'll just take my rubber mallet here. There we go. All right. So we got about the same, move it back a little bit, about the same as the other one. You know, white, like it's a little lean, I think. I don't know, maybe it's all right, but these are still gonna go down and be done. Let me get some oil. Let me look at the cylinder. Cylinder doesn't look that bad. I don't see any scoring on it. Let me, what is my light? Let me hook my light up. Oh. Okay, so there's the inside of the cylinder. I don't think it's that bad. There is some carbon in there, like a piece down there. I'll get that out, but well, actually, it's going to come out when we. But I don't see any scarring on this, so they might just have to, you know, hone it down a little bit. Well, I'll talk to them when I get there and we'll see what we're going to do. So that is going to wrap it up for this video. Next video, we'll pull the cylinders out. We'll take a look at the pistons, and we're going to pull the primary off because I want to do the chain tensioner on that side. And then probably after that, we're going to pull the oil tank off, you know, while we wait for the cylinders to come back. And that might be a few weeks. But we got plenty of work to do on this bike in the meantime as far as cleaning it up, getting rid of some surface rust that's on here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me some comments below. What do you think so far getting this Springer done and back on the road? It's going quicker than I thought it would. Of course, it's all going to depend on how they do the cylinders. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.